Designer babies. What do I believe in? So what are designer babies? A baby whose genetic makeup has been selected in order to eradicate a particular defect or to ensure that a particular gene is present. This scientific technique is performed using the technology CRISPR. CRISPR stands for Clustered Regular Interspaced Short Time Geometry. CRISPR works by the Cas9 enzyme moving through the body cells and cutting away at precise pieces of genome. The technology can also be used to edit germline cells, embryos, in such an early stage that if changes occur they will become hereditary and can be passed to future generations. Guide RNA and the enzyme Cas9 join forces to find target DNA. Once the target DNA is found, the enzyme opens the DNA and the guide RNA lines up with the target. The enzyme tool cuts the DNA and the DNA can then be edited. Scientists can edit out the gene for Huntington's disease in a woman before she is born. She will be disease-free and will not pass it on to future generations. Huntington's disease affects 12 in 100,000 people and kills approximately 2.27 million Americans per year. The life expectancy after onset is about 10 to 30 years. CRISPR can also remove malaria from mosquitoes, eliminate a patient's cancer, treat muscular dystrophy, treat HIV and treat blindness. If this technology were to be used for eradicating these diseases, specifically Huntington's disease, 2.27 million lives could be saved per year, and that's only in the USA. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, this technology will soon start to have some very serious repercussions. Despite the benefit of a supposedly disease-free planet, our world could soon be facing some serious political and social problems from this CRISPR technology if it is not soon stopped. So, in some ways, yes, designer babies could benefit our great country politically, for example by lowering spending on healthcare and research. No need, as CRISPR will create a new generation immune to diseases. With this extra money, we could spend it on improving our education system. If millions of dollars are spent on designer babies and not as much on healthcare and research, what happens if a new major disease is spread around? Not only would there not be enough money spent on research and cures, but creating these designer babies would have been for nothing, as the whole point of them was creating a human race immune to disease. From 1933 to 1945, Hitler and the Nazis tried to breed out the traits that were considered unpure through a program keeping only parents with blue eyes and blonde hair. Designer babies could end up being another example of this. Socially, our world is an incredibly diverse place. Making such drastic changes to DNA would be detrimental to the way we as humans evolve. In a sense, diversity helps protect humans from dying out. For example, if the designer babies ended up being Earth's main species, generally parents would pick the genes that are deemed beautiful. A disease could occur affecting only these genes. If this disease spreads throughout the entire world, it could eradicate all of the human race. There is no way for these designer babies to give consent for their DNA to be changed, creating a new generation of angry super babies. An online poll was conducted asking people if they would say yes or no to designer babies, and these are the results. Why change something that does not need changing? Vote Ashley Wang to be the next Prime Minister of Australia. For the good of our future.
Created using Powtoon.